Всем привет, с вами Андрей, и мы возвращаемся в Хогвартс. Первый раз, первый класс, вторая серия. Добро пожаловать на канал, устраивайтесь поудобней. Мы начинаем. Посмотрел вчера пару обзорчиков. Действительно соглашусь, что первый час-полтора игра сплошная идеология, где по сути выбор решения ни на что особо не влияет, ну кроме как факультета Слизерин, скорее всего. Но я ставил изначально целью перед собой туда поступить, что нам и удалось. Ну что, носиться пока не будем, наверное. Пойдем по сюжетке. Нас уже профессор Фига ждет. Погнали.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
Кажется, что опять осмотр руин.
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your
Я понял, дружок, я могила.
And she may feel obliged to share details with
Никому не проболтаюсь ни о чем.
that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Понял, если с замочком, нам недоступно. В защите от темных искусств, погнали, Левиоса. Полетели на задание.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the
Я
magic you are able
на
to
данном
master
этапе
within these
не до конца
walls.
понял, какое время по сюжетке затрагивает эта игра. То есть до Гарри Поттера и после, по идее до, потому что этот профессор Вардемар, грубо говоря, который мне палочки поставляет, он же порипнулся по сюжетке. По сюжетке. Волан-де-Мор, там вот это Гарри Поттерская. Ну, тут как бы челик этот с палочками есть. Поэтому как-то не до конца понятно. Легендарные перчатки. Ладно, топим дальше. Давайте чуть-чуть обследуемся, поскольку нам дали возможность. А, все, понял, компас.
What am I missing? Lumos. Revelio.
Давайте побегаем, посмотрим, что тут есть.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Ну, это квик телепортация, я так понимаю. Открывающийся. Давайте я попробую поставить графон на высокое, среднего. Потому что периодически как-то фризит. Если уж совсем будет печально, мы вернемся к обычному. Потому что, я не знаю, то ли недоделки. Джокер летает. Пацаны тут что-то делают. Ну да, что-то она баганутая немножко. Ладно, пойдем по сюжету. Ну.
Revelio. Lumos.
Пойдем по сюжету, а дальше посмотрим.
Revelio.
К чему он нас приведет?
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Well, one can't argue with that. My side of the dormitory is always spotless.
Это Малфой, что ли?
Revelio.
Ничего похожего нет. Подожди, я не туда пошел, что ли? Подожди. Я думал туда. Зельеварение. Пока не умею зельеварить. Одиннадцать, 21, 17. Какая-то головоломка.
Lumos.
А, ну я думаю, тут нет смысла пока что что-либо пытаться делать, потому что непонятно, как механика это работает.
Revelio.
Пуля какая-то есть. Не понимаю. Големы Хогвартс. У меня теперь коллекция. Где мои шмотки? Я что-то не понял до конца. У меня же должна быть маска. Нет? Маски нет. Нет монет. Не до конца пока понял, как все это работает. Ну, будем разбираться с вами.
What are you up to now?
Давай там, не выпендривайся.
What's this I hear about rule breaking? You're at school to learn, not to frolic around like a...
Хорошо, хорошо, пока. Давайте пока по сюжетке продвигаться.
Is that all you've got? Yeah. Bombarda!
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Leviosa.
Levioso!
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Ну, давайте попробуем.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate. Good. Now, the big well done.
Просто гений этой игры.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Только на урок пришел, и уже сразу замес.
Using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Ничего не понял.
This should be easy. Complicates things.
Пока. Слишком просто. Давай, до свидания. Сейчас мне двойку поставят.
You give as good as you get.
Истинная слизеринка.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen
Кого еще надо развалить? Я готов.
we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely,
Не понимаю, почему здесь
is a different
такой акцент сделан на гоблинах. Они же не были никогда супер крутыми.
Understood, Professor.
Может, я что-то, конечно,
I
не знаю.
advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned.
Конечно. Мы же сразу сказали,
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out
что
of
мы
your time at Hogwarts,
бунтовщики.
you're going to need to break the rules now and then.
Пацаненка,
Whether
кстати,
it's joining a secret dueling
нормальная
club
притча.
or sneaking into the restricted
Да.
section of the library, you just
Молчишь,
have to be clever
плохишь.
enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Конечно, не попадемся.
Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned. We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till
Люкан.
next time.
Кто имена писал, интересно. Опа, второй уровень.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Где сундук-то, я не понял.
Revelio.
Не сундук отображается. Где он?
Lumos.
Так, посмотрим, что у нас открылось. Второй левел уже. Ну, я не совсем понимаю, как вот это все работает на самом деле. Давай посмотрим, что за перчатуля. Они нам чего дают вообще? Ну вот я их взял, а где их теперь искать? Стоп, стоп, стоп. Вот я получил, да, перчатки. Как их теперь надеть? Не понимаю. Чат, кто знает? Ну, как их надеть? Изменить внешний вид. Ничто не поменять меню снаряжения. Выбрав опцию изменить внешний вид. Меню снаряжения. Шесть из 20. Инвентарь пустой. Ничего не понимаю. Ну ладно, погнали дальше. Сейчас, ребята, минуточку и приду. Продолжаем наше путешествие.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Lumos. Revelio. Protego. Levioso. Lumos. Levioso.
Далее? Как я могу? Это что за глаза? Это же для тебя, рассветы и туманы для тебя. Я готов, я готов. Не могу, почему FPS проседает.
Lumos. Revelio.
Тебе без головы ник, что ли, пролетел? Прилетели чуть-чуть. С таким количеством лестниц можно икры себе раскачать недурственно. Куда мы бежим? Я не понимаю, куда идти. Вот и налево, правильно? Да, сюда. Дальше. Наверх по лестнице. Куда мы вообще идем-то, я не могу понять. Мне нужно на урок по заклинаниям. Судя по всему, я пришел. 5 FPS проседает.
Here, behind you. There's an open seat here.
Thank you.
С Гриффиндором
I am
сидеть?
Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin?
Ты что, Аладдин?
To year 5 of charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now.
Опа, отжал княженцу.
Must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you
Неловко вышло.
even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Ну это будет изи вообще. Акцию. Это же все первый курс.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Пошли за чувачком. Сейчас он нам что-то расскажет. О, Сейчас к Хагриду пойдем.
Found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
Ничего себе ты настроил тут грядок. Вот сейчас будет гандбол. Или вышибала. Что надо делать? Притягивать свою заклинание на землю. Кнопку, чтобы использовать акцию, притягивать цель ближе, чтобы прекратить использовать чары. А, все, понял. Мне надо типа много очков набрать. Ха, понял. Интересно. Вот где-то примерно здесь. Да?
Very good. Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge?
Давай, я готов всех развалить.
You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Давай.
Here we go.
Чё за полтос сразу? А как мне? Ну, это тоже полтос. Изи.
Excellent control there.
Ну так ты, да, значит, решила? А спихивать здесь можно, интересно?
Well done. Be sharp.
Сейчас попробуем ее шар спихнуть.
There we go.
A perfect score. Remarkable.
Так неинтересно.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Что тут будет? Покажи нам.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Here we go.
Ага. Подожди, а он спихивает? А, ты отставила, да? Ой. Я забыл. Я забыл, что тут надо. Останавливаться. Почему у нее... Ну ладно, сейчас я тебя вытолкну просто.
Be sharp. That is how it's done.
А мне не догнать ее.
Nicely done.
Ну ладно. Без поражений нет побед, как говорится.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Ну все, надо поиздеваться.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Wagadu
Правильно.
my 4th year.
Никаких поблажек для гриффиндорцев.
I left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Wagadu a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand.
Ну вот без палочки круче, на самом деле.
That I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Не, без палочки круто, круче.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Давай, пока.
Of course, you can use
A word, if you would.
if you're
You
so
wanted to
inclined.
speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
А можно уже, пожалуйста, пойти куда-нибудь?
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that, cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
Забавно.
Revelio.
Я не понимаю, что означают все вот эти флажки, сундуки на карте и так далее. С этим нужно разбираться.
You're the new student, aren't you?
In my opinion, divination is a load of rubbish.
Вот сундук, да? Но он якобы этажом выше, да? Давай, там его открою, получается.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752.
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling lies.
I'm not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
А, это Пивза так сделали. Да ты можешь замереть на превьюшку хочу?
Or the Minister of Flack.
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot, and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't Boot and it wasn't Flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
Как это решать? 3-0. Два, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Я не понимаю. Это 2 получается, да? 4, 2. Четыре, получается, 2, 6. Я не понимаю. 6, 3, 0. Но это конь получается. Концертный. Как понять эту загадку? 3, 0. Чат. А чата нет. Как эти загадки разгадывать? 3, 0, 5. 3 как змея. Horse. Нет. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Правильно? Как разгадывать эти загадки? Загадки с кубиками. Не понимаю. А, ну все, я понял. Нуля просто идут. Двойка. Здесь должен быть этот дикобраз. Вот. А здесь 4 плюс 1, 5. 12 минус 4 плюс 1, 5. Правильно? 4 плюс 1, 5. 9, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Мне надо 7. Это 8 минус 7, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Тут осьминог должен быть. Нет, не этот осьминог, вот этот. Мизи. Но только я не понимаю. Я не знал, что с нуля идет, а так я как бы все разгадал.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
I did say I was sorry.
And you also went on to do the exact same thing.
Куда мне идти-то? Погнали. Не понимаю, что с FPS в этой игре не так. Ну хотя вот 90.
Revelio.
Где сундук?
Off on another adventure, are we?
Вот сундук.
Lumos.
Непонятно.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near, what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier,
Я готов.
we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
Can you tell me more about the potion shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asks that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well.
Ну все понятно. Олливандер купил франшизу, раздал ее. Теперь они чилят.
I've noticed you spending time with them.
Ну, Себастьяна я помню, она Цайонай.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Ребят, покурю. А, я понял. Вот эти свитки белые. Это основные задания. Понято, принято. Сорян. Сейчас приду. Так, надо... Все, понял. Вроде как разобрался. У нас открылась ковер-самолет. Ладно, погнали дальше.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Пушечка. Профессор Аладдин.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor?
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I
Ну, мы типа скупаем брак, чиним его и перепродаем. Нормальный скилл.
A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few
Это на все работает.
preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today.
Что у них у всех такой акцент на «р». «Р».
We will have you casting
Румыны, что ли?
Reparo in no time.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand
Ну,
experience.
это
And these
логично.
tasks should provide you with such experience is invaluable when mastering.
I'll start on the
Ну,
task
давай,
right
я
away,
сейчас же возьму
Professor.
задание. Профессор.
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is. Ha!
Так, подожди.
Accio! Lumos! Levioso!
Легчайше. Браток что-то тащит. Защита от темных искусств. Чем мне ее поймать надо? О, легчайшая вообще. 16 FPS. Кайф.
The flying page must be around here somewhere.
20 FPS. А почему?
Sad predicament.
Are you alright?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school.
Откуда я должен это знать?
Everyone hates you.
Почему тебя все
Because
ненавидят?
Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoil sports. Leander, I wanted to make some new friends, and so I bought my gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping some... Are you familiar with gobstones?
Блин, камни
Little
нет,
balls,
никогда не
like
слышал.
marbles. Grand game. And if you lose...
Gobstones.
Ну ладно,
Sounds
сыграем
like a
в
fun
подружку.
challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with... Imelda is one of the worst losers ever. And now those poor
Может, он
losers
девчонку
taking my
булит?
gobstones
Она
and
хотела
hidden them in very
хороший.
high places all over the school.
Rather an overreaction on their...
I'll say. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talent...
Do you have any suggestions on how to get...
If I knew that, I'd get them... Whoever hid...
Ладно.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. I'll be back to play...
Поможем. Окей.
Brilliant.
Ну чё, Ронин?
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
I trust the preliminary
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and move.
Давай, я готов. Учи меня полностью. Полетели, полетели. Все, я чинитель 23 уровня. И пару.
That's it. Very good. If you'd like to
Отлично.
practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak.
Ну, давай попробуем.
Prepare.
Пробовали. Теперь можно идти дальше. Что за сундук здесь? Я просто не могу понять. Почему тут все время отображаются какие-то сундуки?
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Блин, камни эти. Дурацкие еще. Семнадцать. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Это 5. А вот эта фигня, это что? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. 5, ой, 9 плюс 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 9 плюс 5. 14, а 3, 0, 1, 2, 3. Гидра нужна. На второй гидра. А где с двумя этими? Вот с одним. А, здесь нужно...
Revelio.
Одиннадцать плюс 0, 1, 2. 11 плюс 2, 13. 21 минус 10, 11 минус 8. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Тут должен быть паук. Паук самый последний, понятно.
Revelio. Levioso.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Порох.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Accio. Reparo. Revelio.
Сова непонятная. Что за камни? Как они должны вообще выглядеть? Эти камни. Идет она в задницу. Извините меня, конечно. Пойду в Хогсмит. Потом эти ее камни найду. Правильно, правильно. В Хогсмит отправляемся. Я бегу в Хогсмит за новой палочкой, выручалочкой. Вы чё, дурачки, что ли? Чё деретесь?
Well, fancy meeting you here.
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you. Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded. Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree.
Тут стоишь-то.
Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient. Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look!
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it?
Гриппа-грифы.
You certainly don't see that every day.
Крипа-крипы. Не помню, кто это.
He's already seen the hippogriffs.
Absolutely.
20 FPS.
To
Класс.
the left is the Forbidden Forest, out of bounds to all students.
Hence the name.
Precisely.
Мне пошел запретный лес.
I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead.
А, тут нет свободы действия. Понимаю. Дружбанек. Можно тебе? Нельзя. Хотел его махнуть.
Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh, any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling.
Ну, это как в Симнаутике. Ты берешь существо, и оно у тебя типа сканируется в инвентарь. Он, пацаны, здесь чисто идет, курит.
I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
А долго еще бежать?
But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack.
Что с этим делать? Лунный камень. Что в инвентарь мне упало все? Интересно, интересно. Сука. Ждешь всего-то. Сколько мы будем еще с тобой бежать, братишка? Пять. Да тут свобода действий будет. Подскажите мне?
He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Он бухался.
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Demi guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Дай на превьюшку тебе щелкну, браток.
Demi guys. I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state.
Понятно. Бухой чел, короче.
Mr. Moon is quite the character. Lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Сколько можно нам бежать?
Or rather, she was.
Учиться. О, вроде добежали.
Better soon and back at Hogwarts.
Вроде добежали до Хогсмида.
Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place, I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a
Чел, а
flame.
что тебе тарелку не дали? Челу тарелку не дали.
So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get, a wand and some other bits.
Yes, dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished.
Давай, давай, братан.
Remember,
Пока.
have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
Far back as I can recall, everyone in my family has been clumsy as an ox. And my sister's children are known. How to brew Wiggenweld potion. Good thing too.
Это все Хогсмит? Вы чё? Издеваетесь?
Merlin's blooming beard, not again.
I'll be right with. Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time.
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear.
Не
Well, this isn't a
подходит.
good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon
Ну
heart string.
конечно, обязательно с драконом. Не, я хочу с
Let's give this
Фениксом.
one a try. Oh my! Oh goodness! Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you?
Ну вон у тебя лежит, уже оно выделяется.
There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it.
Волос единорога.
Curious indeed.
О, это же самое...
How intriguing.
Ну, то, что палочку выбирать, это прям вообще
Curious indeed.
суперски. Мне очень нравится, что ее можно выбирать.
How intriguing.
Я думаю, вот эту взять.
Curious indeed.
Вот что.
How intriguing.
Да, нет, это нет. Вот, мне нравится вот это. Нет, мне вообще нравится вот это черное.
Curious indeed. How intriguing. Curious indeed. How intriguing.
Вот, белая прикольная. Белая прикольная.
Curious indeed.
Ива, Тис.
How intriguing. Curious indeed.
Красное дерево. О.
How intriguing. Curious indeed.
When you find a good opportunity, it's wise to seize it with both hands.
Широкий спектр магии. Много.
A dragon heartstring wand is most powerful and learns quickly. What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
I would imagine so. A wand with a dragon heartstring core is capable of dazzling magic. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need. I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if...
Lumos.
No need.
Фолианты и свитки.
An inquiring mind.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda's student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I take it you've had...
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Of course it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon improve.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, a potting table and a...
I believe so, sir.
Let's look at what we have, shall we? If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Все, давай, пока. Зелье Пиппина. Зелье Пиппина, блин. Волшебная брюква. Что за волшебная брюква? Тыква и брюква, лучшие продукты. Погнали.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell.
Да, это все интересно.
But for now, what can I do for you today?
Давай вот это вот мне продавай.
Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Sorry. Sorry. Сори, ребят. Волшебная брюква. Опа. Да.
Well, hello there.
Здорово, алкаш.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Oh, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you then?
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things.
Давай, давай, да.
Not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. Let me guess. You're after something fresh. Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I
Да, хорошо, братан.
Well, that's everything. Better go
Пока.
and find Sebastian.
Нет, я хочу еще. Да, гонять. Я не понимаю, почему мне в некоторых эпизодах фэпус так проседает жестко. Просто интересно, что здесь такое.
Well, aren't we the loveliest of them all? And I don't say
Объясните мне, пожалуйста. Это Богорт, что ли?
I officially have all of my supplies.
Excellent.
Did you get what you needed for your sister?
I did. So I suppose the world is our oyster now. Let's see what else we can get up to.
Пять FPS проседает, я не понимаю. В чем прикол? Может, не оптимизировано еще. А, понял. А, он. Я понял, он.
What was that?
A taste of his own medicine. Potato. Potato.
Протега от него не защищает. Да как он достает? Ой. Я все. Я не понимаю, почему. ГГХ. Нет.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Да я выхожу уже. Понял. Ладно. С тобой что такое? Я это уже видел просто. Ладно, погнали. А, ну так-то просто. Все, я не знал.
What was that?
A taste of his own medicine.
Nicely done. Leviosa. Look out!
уходи, братик. Я думаю, это на момент заставки только. Слишком просто.
Goodness, a second troll. Did you two take on a fully grown troll by yourselves?
Конечно, с нами. Мы чё, не крутые ребята, что ли? Мы вообще-то на 5-м курсе учимся. Тролли победили. Изи вообще, даже не вспотели.
The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Да не за что. Можно сохраниться? Сохранено. Все, ребят. Всем спасибо за просмотр. Зайду вечерком, а то онлайн слабенький. Сейчас мы с Гариком идем в PUBG. С вами до новых встреч.